Over again, there are things a woman says, and then there are things she shows without words. Pause. Desire is not always spoken. It hides in the pauses, in the glances she can't control, and in the silence that feels louder than words. Reflect. Over again. When a woman secretly desires you, she won't tell you directly, but her soul will. And if you learn to listen, you'll see the truth behind her calm. The eyes don't lie. They say the eyes are the windows to the soul. But in truth, over again, they are more than that. They are the mirrors of desire, reflecting what words are too afraid to say. Pause when a woman looks at you. Not just looks, but lingers. Something sacred happens. In that fleeting moment, time bends. Her eyes hold a storm she's trying to calm, a longing she's trying to hide. You see, the body can lie. The voice can pretend. But the eyes, they never do. Reflect. That small dilation in her pupils, and over again. That subtle stillness in her breath. Those are the signs of her mind surrendering to emotion. She's not analyzing you anymore, she's feeling you. And in that stillness, you'll sense it. The invisible pull. And over again, a quiet electricity that hums between you both. Her glance isn't random, it's a silent confession. It says, I see something in you I can't explain. It's curiosity mixed with fear, attraction wrapped in uncertainty. Pause. Desire, over again, by nature, is not loud. It doesn't scream, it whispers. And her eyes are where those whispers live. She looks at you the way people look at fire, drawn yet cautious. She wants to get closer, but she knows what it could do to her. Over again. That's why her gaze flickers between holding and retreating. It's the battle between want and restraint, between the heart's impulse and the mind's control. Reflect. Over again. If you ever catch her staring when she thinks you're not watching, understand this, that's not a coincidence. That's her guard slipping. That's her heart speaking before her logic wakes up. The eyes reveal what the lips hide. They expose what the ego tries to bury. In that one look, she might say everything she never will out loud. Pause. It's not just attraction. It's recognition. On some level, her soul sees something familiar in you. Over again. Something it's been searching for without knowing it. It's not about beauty or status or words. It's about energy. The way your presence shifts the air. The way her instincts react before her thoughts can catch up. Over again, she may look away quickly, pretending nothing happened. But her eyes will always betray her truth. They'll wander back, seeking yours again, like a magnet quietly surrendering to its pull. Reflect. And over again, you'll notice it in conversations, when her eyes soften, when they linger just a moment too long. When she looks away, then looks back, that's her heart trying to control a fire that's already started. Her pupils tell a story her voice refuses to narrate. That's biology, not fantasy. When desire strikes, the body responds in silence, her pupils widen to drink you in, her breathing shifts, her attention sharpens. Over again, you become the center of her awareness. Pause. And that moment, that quiet, powerful exchange is one of the purest forms of connection in existence. It's not physical yet. It's not spoken yet. It's energy, raw and undeniable. And over again, a woman's eyes can seduce you without ever touching you. They can draw you in, disarm you, make you forget where you are. Because true attraction isn't about what's seen. It's about what's felt. Reflect. And over again, you'll know it's real when you can't explain it. When her eyes hold a question and you feel the answer in your chest. When a simple look feels like a secret conversation, only the two of you understand. And over again, that's when you realize she's not just looking at you, she's seeing you. Pause and understand this. When a woman's eyes carry warmth, curiosity, and danger all at once, it means she's fighting herself. And over again, part of her wants to surrender. Part of her fears what surrender will cost. Desire is never clean. It's messy, vulnerable, human. Her eyes will flicker with both the craving and the control. And over again, that duality, that conflict, is what makes it real. Reflect. It's not always the seductive stare you see in movies. Sometimes it's shy, sometimes it's fleeting. But in that one look, over again, you'll feel more truth than 1,000 words could ever deliver. Her eyes are the confession her pride can't make. They are the soft rebellion against her own restraint. And if you learn to listen, not with ears, and over again, but with awareness, you'll see the story unfolding silently between her and you. Pause. Because in a world full of noise, the most powerful emotions speak without sound. Again, her eyes, those quiet windows of chaos and warmth, are her soul's way of saying you.
I feel you.
And I can't help it. Music fades, slow cinematic echo, heartbeat, like rhythm, that's not just interest. And over again, that's desire wrapped in restraint. She mirrors you without knowing. Every soul vibrates at its own frequency. And when two energies align, they begin to move as one. Pause. You may think it's coincidence that she laughs when you laugh, over again, leans forward when you do, or crosses her legs right after you. But human behavior is not random, it's communication, invisible, ancient, and deeply psychological. Reflect. When a woman is drawn to you, her subconscious begins to mirror you, over again. It's her mind's way of saying, I'm comfortable here. I feel connected. This is not an act. It's not a performance. It's instinct, silent chemistry manifesting through movement. Pause. Watch closely. When you take a sip, over again, she might reach for her drink. When you lean back, she adjusts to match your posture. When you lower your tone, she softens hers. It's not mimicry. It's alignment. You've entered her awareness. Again, your presence has become a rhythm her body begins to follow. Reflect. Psychologists call it mirroring. But in truth, it's something deeper, a physical echo of emotional connection. Her being begins to tune itself to your frequency, over again, like two instruments resonating on the same note. Pause. You see, attraction isn't always loud. It's not about the words she says. It's about the energy that synchronizes between you. Over again. It's that invisible thread that makes her mirror your gestures, your laughter, your stillness. She doesn't know she's doing it, but her subconscious is whispering, I want to belong in this moment with you. Reflect. When she mirrors you, over again, it means your presence feels safe, familiar. It means her defenses are lowering, her body, her emotions, her rhythm, all aligning unconsciously with yours. That's not manipulation, that's magnetism. And it's powerful, over again, because it shows that she's not just listening to your words, she's feeling your essence, she's in tune with your tone, your pauses, your emotional current. She's not thinking, over again, I should act like him. Her body simply reacts naturally, instinctively. Reflect. The reason is simple. Humans crave harmony. We seek emotional balance. And when we feel connected to someone, over again, our mind mirrors their energy to maintain that harmony. So when she mirrors your movements, your expressions, even your pace of speech, she's revealing something she may never admit outright, that she's invested. And over again, that your presence affects her, that she's unconsciously saying, I'm with you. I'm part of this moment. Pause. It's one of the most beautiful forms of unspoken communication. Over again, because it happens beneath awareness, where truth lives untouched by fear or strategy. Think about it. When two dancers move together perfectly, they're not copying each other. They're feeling each other. Their movements sync not by logic, over again, but by shared emotion. That's what mirroring is, a dance of desire disguised as coincidence. Reflect. It's subtle, but it's real. And once you learn to see it, you'll start noticing it everywhere. Over again, when she plays with her hair right after you scratch your neck, when she tilts her head in the same direction as you, when her tone, her pauses, her rhythm begin to sound eerily familiar, that's when you know your energy has entered her. Over again, not physically, but psychologically. Pause. And here's what most people miss. Mirroring doesn't happen with everyone. It's selective. It only happens when there's connection, when trust and attraction coexist. When she mirrors you, over again, she's revealing something primal, that her guard is lowering, that her walls are softening, that her emotions are catching up to her curiosity. Reflect. It's her heart testing the waters of your presence, seeing if her soul can flow with yours. Over again, and when it does, it feels natural, effortless, meant to be. This is why the strongest connections feel calm, not chaotic, why her laughter feels in sync with yours, why her silence feels peaceful, not awkward. Because when she mirrors you, over again, she's not resisting, she's aligning. Pause. And that alignment, that silent harmony, is one of the clearest signs of desire hidden beneath control. It's not about dominance or submission. It's about resonance. Again, two energies humming in the same key. Two beings unconsciously agreeing to move together, in breath, in rhythm, in unspoken understanding. Reflect. She won't tell you she's attracted. She won't announce it with words. But her energy will. Over again. Her body will. Her rhythm will. And if you pay attention, if you learn to see what's invisible, you'll realize that connection is not found in words, it's felt in synchronization. Pause. Over again, because when a woman mirrors you without knowing, she's already chosen silently. Her soul has taken a small step toward yours, not with intention, but with instinct. And in that quiet imitation, in that shared rhythm, again lies one of the purest truths of attraction. She doesn't just like you, she feels you. The subtle nervousness. Desire makes even the strongest women tremble in small ways. She laughs more than usual. She fidgets, plays with her hair, back end looks away and back again. That's her body revealing what her pride refuses to confess. Pause, because deep attraction doesn't make us confident, it makes us human. She finds reasons to be near you. Not obvious, not desperate, but consistent. She shows up where you are. She mentions small coincidences. She's drawn to your energy, like gravity, subtle but inescapable. Reflect. Desire is not a chase, it's an orbit. Over again. And when she begins revolving around your presence, it means she feels something she can't name. 5. Her guard drops in small moments. Listen carefully to her tone when she forgets to act composed. That one unfiltered laugh. And over again. That one honest comment. That one sigh when she's comfortable around you. Pause. That's when the walls fall. That's when her true self speaks. And that self only shows up where her heart feels safe. 6. She notices the little things. And over again. Your habits, scent, your words. She remembers what you thought was forgettable, because when a woman desires you, she observes. Every detail becomes a thread that pulls her closer. Reflect over again. Desire isn't about the grand gestures. It's about awareness. It's her quiet investment in understanding who you are. 7. Her energy changes around you. It's not what she says. It's the atmosphere she carries. You feel the warmth, the tension, the spark in the silence between words. Pause. Her laughter feels deeper, her voice softer, her presence heavier. Like time slows when she's near. That's not coincidence. That's desire unfolding in real time. Narrator slow, over again, philosophical. Understand this. Female attraction isn't a performance. It's instinct dressed in emotion. It's her subconscious reaching out before her pride catches up. Reflect. So don't chase validation. Don't overanalyze her words. Again, observe her essence. Listen to what her energy whispers when her mouth says nothing. Pause. Because when a woman truly desires you, you won't need to guess. Over again, you'll feel it. In the silence, in the rhythm, in the way the world suddenly slows down when her eyes meet yours.